that missed each of the last 2 years with a right foot fracture, and he's played very well here early as the Pacers the alley-oop, and that's Paul George. Embiid is in his 8th year out of Duke.
Yeah, but it was a post-up, too. That was the thing that would give you a little challenge. As you see that shot knocked down by Miles Turner, but well-timed delivery by Jeff. That's really what the Pacers have to work on.
Nick Stauskas has come in, and that is swiped by Teague, and Jeff Teague lays it in.
He does a good job. If things don't seemingly go well for Jeff.
15 from three-point range. Teague looked at a three. He'll take it inside, and Jeff Teague scores.
Nice take to the rim. That was a tough. Well, you and I were, we were watching a little bit of practice. He was really good in practice yesterday.
Jeff
And
Teague.
I'm sure that's why he's getting some time.
In the lane again. Basket and a foul for Jeff Teague.
He knows McConnell can't guard him. He's just trying to place this. You can see McConnell's out of position here, out of position again, and then gets out of position. And you can see once he goes up, that's not much T.J. McConnell can do. And Jeff Teague, who was struggling just 2 games ago, playing with confidence.
A three-point play. McConnell to the bench. Rodriguez is back in. Saric is in. And the Pacers have cut that. Rodriguez twice has had 11 assists in a game, and here's Glenn Robinson the third. Well, that's good for him. Turner with the rebound. He's averaging almost 7 per game. Pacers trail by 4. They've trailed by 10 here in the opening half. And Teague at the free throw line. And he has cut it to 2. He's gone to work here, Quinn.
Show his speed where he can get out, get some easy baskets. The Pacers want to get. Has a matchup that favors Jeff Teague. Quick. Can get there even when he gets there. You can shoot it. Rodriguez, on the other hand, is going to struggle.
Is also in that category.
And they start Embiid, and they bring in Okafor so they can try to make good use of those respective minutes.
And a three-point shot for the third time.
Jim O'Brien did a lot of good for this organization, and that's where Frank Vogel got most of his basketball understanding from.
Here's a backdoor cut, and Jeff Teague has 13, but Gerald Hennis is wide open. Rodriguez is 0 for 6 tonight, 0 for 2 from 3, as Jefferson lays it in on a terrific pass from Teague. Air ball this time as George challenged it.
Paul was much closer. He had told Thaddeus Young, you have to get on him, but as soon as he caught it, Paul did exactly what he told Thad to do.
And Jeff Teague makes it a one-point game. Couple of threes. Miles shooting better than 50% from the arc, and that's inside the arc. And George has his first.
I'm over here with you. I won't leave you when you're shooting like that. Thad is getting caught. One of the things Thad does, he helps a lot, and he's getting caught, ready to go help. You got to get into something.
Jeff Teague.
That should be
that's
right.
a block.
That's a good call. That's a block.
He was in the restricted area. Teague has 17, 6 in the quarter.
But he also moved to what is effectively a Silver's left. Watch him move this way. He'll move, see him slide. Yeah, there's no way. He slid right over there.
13th foul against the 76ers, and for Ilyasova, it's his first. Teague was 6 assists. He's 7 of 9 from the field. And timeout, Philadelphia.
Desperate, but they play hard like this all the time. I think the hardest thing to get teams to do in the league is to play hard, and that's what the Pacers have to continue to do.
Pacers trail by 4. They had an 8-point lead here in the fourth.
You got your mismatch you want.
Teague for 3. It's a one-point game, and the key is...
You see Paul George is going to pop, and Teague sees that nobody is coming out to get him. Straight line shot. That's exactly who you want taking the shot.
Indiana with the ball and a chance to regain the lead. Everybody up on their feet.
Well, Paul can come up and set a screen and pop to this left side. They didn't switch it. Good read by Teague. It's a really good read because they hit. That's the same play.
106.
You're going to run a screen, and Paul's going that way. You see Teague sees the opening and just goes. Then he takes a difficult shot over the top of Okafor. Good read, good acceleration. That's the right play, that teardrop over the top. He did a good job reading. This is a tough shot if you're able to get to the rim. The defense backs off of him here, so this is the three-point shot. And then from there, they're not quite sure what to do with him. Does a nice job getting it over Okafor.
Teague inbounds the basketball.
Yeah, Paul's going to try to get to the corner. That's a drive.
George hits it.
Like you see, Paul came up to set the back screen, and then he just flared to the corner and got himself open. Really smart, and he's able to get his body into C.J. Miles. And Miles really couldn't do anything for a shot. And the reason you can tell that is if a guy doesn't strain to make a shot, it's usually because he can get a wide open look that he can make.
And Terribly. Rodriguez with 8 to shoot. Gets around Teague. Loses the ball.
Throw it out there.
Here comes George. Steps through and dunks it.
Get it back. Then from there, Paul is able to get it from Teague and step through, Euro step.